CATV is proudly presented by Toyota.
How tough was it batting out there? You guys, it seemed like it was a slow start.
Yeah, I think if you look at every batter, the way they started, probably apart from Lottie, who's hitting the ball very well. Yeah, I think every batter struggled with their start. We each have to look at the way we started and try and get, a good improvement, because it probably wasn't good enough to chew up the balls that we did early. And, I think we were about 30, 40 runs short. Once we posted 200 and had a good partnership, Pez and I, at the end, we were feeling quite positive about that total. Would have liked a few more, but yeah, look, I think our bowling attack is capable of defending that. We've done it before. We did it at Lords on a slow wicket there. So, yeah, very disappointing with the loss. But yeah, look, the series is still alive.
And, you say that, but how do you mentally prepare for the next, you can't lose? How do you tackle that?
Well, we play every international match in terms of, going out there and winning for our country. We don't ever intend to lose. So I don't think we need to change our approach to the game. We just have to keep looking for small improvements, and we do that every time we go out and play. There's quite a bit of improvement, I think, with our starts with the bat. Just hitting slightly either side of the field. We hit the field a fair bit today. But credit to England's bowlers. I thought up front they bowled very well.
What about the fielding? There were a lot of chances, half chances, particularly with Lydia and Aaron here, that perhaps just didn't quite hit the mark.
Yeah, we created opportunities, and we know just how hard it is to start your innings on that pitch. So we recognise that wickets were massive. So to put those chances down, that was disappointing. I think that, who knows, that could have changed the game, but nice that we are creating those wickets, those wicket opportunities, and we're planning pretty well to these batters. We just got to take those chances now.
How much of a blow was it to lose Jodie and Sarah so close to the match?
Look, I think Julie Hunter coming in replacement for Coity was a good choice. Jules is very experienced and has that change-up delivery and can play that similar role to try and dry up the runs. It is a big loss to lose Coity, because she's been so good for us. But Jules, came in and did the job. And yeah, Jacko's one of the toughest cricketers you'll meet, so we're confident that she'll be back up and running as soon as possible. And yeah, it was good to see Meg take the reins, and she took it all in her stride today and did her very best, and we're right behind her. And yeah, looking forward to Jacko coming back soon.
How do you think she stepped up? I think she actually was the youngest person, male or female, to captain Australia.
Well, she's an extremely talented player, and the way she led today, she was really calm about it, and she had a lot of support out there. And yeah, look, I think she'll do fine.
Are you expecting Jodie to play Thursday?
Hopeful. I'm not sure exactly how the injury's coming along, but she'll be back this series, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we've got good depth, and we covered well with. Midge did well behind the wickets today, and we just have to wait and see.
Just for yourself, did it feel good to get some runs and get some time out of the middle after Perth?
Yeah, Perth was a fantastic test match, one of the best I've been a part of, but personally it was a disappointing game. Yeah, and just to have a little bit of luck go my way this match, and yeah, get going with an innings and face some of their bowlers apart from Kate Cross. So yeah, I enjoyed batting out there. I know I've got to do a bit better, but as a senior player today to step up and form some partnerships was really important. But yeah, I've got to give a little bit more.
Alex, commiserations. Do you feel like the pitch actually improved during the day when the sun came out about half 11?
Yeah, well, perhaps it did. I'm not sure. I wasn't batting on it, but I think England bowled a little bit better up front, and the quality in batting with Greenway and Brindle, once they were going, it was hard to stop that. So yeah, perhaps it improved a touch, but you know, we're happy to go out there and bat on that first again, and if we were to do it again, we would probably you know, bat again and hopefully do a little bit better.
How do you think Elise has gone? I think it's like the last 4 games now. She's sort of batted, you know, 5 or 6. How do you think she's coped with that extra responsibility?
I think she's batting beautifully at the moment, and she's working really hard on that. I know at state she's really knocking on the door to bat higher in the innings, in the lineup. And she's been bowling well. I thought she bowled really well in the Test match. Probably a little bit off today, a little bit wide at times, but you know, her all-round game is really valuable to this team, and I haven't seen her play better cricket than what she's playing at the moment. So. I think we're all very happy with how she's going.
Just on men's captaincy, obviously you've got some experience of that yourself. Is she calling on you for help out there?
Yeah, we were working really well together, the two of us, and also Erin Osborne and Lisa Healy behind the stumps. So, yeah, look, it was a really sort of seamless transition, I thought, today. She stepped up really well. And, yeah, look, she keeps calm under pressure, which I think great players do. And, you know, we'd love to see her really get off and running in the batting. You know, I think she's saving up a few runs. She's a dynamic player, and would like to see her get going. And you know, that's the main thing when you're batting as captain. You know, the game doesn't change, and she just played it really well in the field.
And with the, do you expect to see any changes with the batting lineup? Because yeah, it's not much like in the past few games.
I'm pretty confident with the lineup we've got, and the team that we put out there today, given a couple of injuries, I think we've got great coverage with the bat and the ball. So no, I wouldn't anticipate there'd be many changes. We've got, you know, Nicole Bolton, who's had a really good National League series, and she's obviously putting pressure on too. So yeah, I think we're in a really good position to look at options, but you know, the batting lineup, scoring a few more runs up the top would be handy in the next game, getting a better start.
And what will you focus on leading into that match? What do you need to improve on as a team?
Just our first 20 balls, I think we'd like to try and get the game moving a little bit earlier. We know that if with wickets in hand going into the last 10 overs, we'll back ourselves to score at a run of ball or faster than that. But yeah, we sort of, in that sort of, you know, 10 overs to 20 overs, we probably needed to score better there.
How much harder does it make that pass when you just have the issue of even at that early, you know, having a decent opening stand, so it's almost like twofold. You're wanting to, one, score faster, but also two, keep the opening partnership going longer.
Look, the girls who bat up the top are very aggressive players. So I know myself, I'm happy to have got into an innings today, and I feel like a little bit of weight off my shoulders. Those girls just have to be patient with that as well, and it'll happen. Once those two get going, we'll be scoring at a very fast rate, I can assure you. We've played enough cricket, you know, New South Wales against Victoria to see those girls. They've had a really good season so far. So, yeah, Elise was on debut today. You know, a great occasion for her on her home ground, and unfortunately, you know, she would have loved to score more runs, but yeah, we'll back those guys in to get a better start next game.
And how do you sort of block out the fact that there's 5 games and you have to win them all, like that pressure? How do you block that out?
Well, as I said before, we play to win every game, so we can't look ahead of the next game. So that's all we'll do.